Hello, these are the recent two that I was inspired by the eco dyeing that I did recently. Things have changed here in Oregon quite a bit. Today's the first day that there's even enough light to make a video, but I wanted to share these because they've been really fun to make, and they're pretty basically very simple. The marbled paper, and there's a coating on here that's just a matte finish, and this was in each of these batches. Actually, this is not. This is the same batch that was also eco dyed, but that didn't come out very pink like the pink papers in here. The pink seemed to be a little too bright for the outside, so I just used the previous one. So it was a little more mild, and there's a vintage rusty drawer pull on here. And then the other thing I did was I had some really great hydrangea petals, and so I have a little iron and some beeswax pearls, and so I made some of these little tags just because I love the purple. And so it's all basically tea and coffee dyed papers, and then a while back I had also done some tea dyeing with some leaves on there. So this one has the papers from that, and they smell really good. They're beeswax tags and some pages from a botanical journal, and there's just a few of these in here, and some card. So I'm just going to so it's basically different papers and just lots of tea stained and coffee dyed. And then this little envelope has some loose hydrangea in there. Maybe you can add to something in collage. So these just came out nice. The leaves were just pressed in between the paper. When I do my tea dyeing, I kind of do stacks of paper, just one on top of each other. So these had some leaves in between them. And this was some steamed paper, and this is from marigold and blackberry, and the leaves that you can see there. There's quite a bit of card, and this is watercolor paper. There's quite a bit of card stock in here. This is notebook paper, copy paper, and just a fun little piece in here. This can fall out. And a little tag, little note, some more cardstock, copy. I thought these ferns came out great. And then the blackberry is my favorite, basically. And I love this brown, smooth paper. I didn't tea dye that. It just seemed just so smooth and so nice as it was. This batch was very mild, and I didn't put any dyes in there. So this color is from Hibiscus that I put in the water. Just a little bit of botanical papers. It's just really my favorite. And then you can see the hydrangea there too. I put a bunch of the hydrangea in there. And then there's lots of pockets here. And that's this one. And then this other one is a smaller one. There's 4 signatures, and this is similar, just a little bit different. There's a little bag with some of the hydrangea on there. And then this paper that had the cochineal, not sure how you say that. Again, that blackberry is really my favorite, I think. I just love the color. Look at that. It's my favorite. I love that. So, again, like some more of these tags that are the hydrangea and the beeswax. And then a little bit of vintage ledger paper in here from 1907. It's really old. I used all of the other papers in the other book, so I brought in some of the ledger paper for this one. The papers where I had put the leaves in between the papers. So this one's just a little bit different. And here's the marigold. Came out really nice. Some cards. And I put some of the botanical pages into this one. Not too many, just a few. And then a lot of these papers, I dyed a batch in dried hibiscus. But they didn't come out quite as purple. It's pretty mild. So this one has, and then here's some pages from a vintage birding book. And so a lot of the papers in here, actually the lighter purple, is hibiscus dyed. So there's tea dyed and hibiscus dyed in here. And this was some grass that I'd had across. So this one's a little more purple, you can see. I love how it came out darker on the side there. Another little beeswax tag. This one's coffee dyed. And then the last little one, I love the little seeds in there. And so these are the two, and they were really fun to make, and I'm not sure what I'm doing next. Thanks.